Hey guys, so I was going to do like a sit down and talk about it kind of video for this, but then I kind of rationalized with myself that that would just not be realistic. So here we are. You're just getting my voice and my candles. My hands occasionally too, but that's what this video is going to be. But this is going to be my Bath & Body Works candle collection video. We're going to include what I'm burning right now, what I have burned and I'm keeping, and also the candles I plan to exchange. I have spring and summer, winter and Christmas time, and fall ones. My goal in the end is to just not have a large backstock of candles like this is right now. I mean, I know this isn't large compared to some candle collection videos, but this is large for my opinions. See, what went wrong initially, well, not wrong because I am very extremely happy with my baby, but I ended up getting pregnant. So I had bought like 5 or 6 spring and summer candles, and then I got pregnant in the summertime, the first time, and also I like to buy stuff when I'm sad to cheer myself up, which is something I need. Well, I'm trying to break myself up as we speak. Especially Bath & Body Works stuff, because they always run sales and that just makes me happier to have good smelling stuff. In any case, yeah, I cheered myself up by buying a bunch of fall and winter candles when they very, very first released in the summertime, which is when I had my miscarriage in 2019. So I went overboard buying fall and Christmas candles. Well, spoiler, I ended up getting pregnant in October. So with my baby that I have right now, and so I was pregnant from October to June, and right around November is when I started to not be able to burn things and handle it without puking. So all of those fall and Christmas candles that I spent the summer and fall buying, I could no longer use. So they sat until this year when I wasn't pregnant, and I had to get through them, so it kind of made it my goal to get through the candles that I had. That doesn't mean I didn't buy a bunch of new candles as the season went on, because I did buy new candles as the season went on, but I also made it my goal to use up the previous year's candles before I burned any new ones for the season that I was in, which it worked out. We'll get into it. It worked out. Okay, let's get into the actual meat of this, and I will start off by showing you the candle that I'm burning right now. So I'm burning hot buttered rum right now. I don't know that this is like a wintertime specific candle, but I'm calling it a wintertime specific candle, like a New Year candle, not a Christmas time. I like it. In any case, I like it. Also, that leads me to, it's one of the very last wintertime kind of candles that I have to burn. So it's working out because I managed to get through any winter specific candles that aren't Christmas candles, because that's a whole different bag of worms. I may or may not have too many Christmas specific candles. This is what I'm burning right now. And for the candles I'm going to exchange, I hope nobody cares that I'm moving this around, but I wanted to get the best angle for everything. So this is what we have. These are the 4 candles that I'm still going to exchange. Like I had previously said in other videos, that I had exchanged a decent amount of fall candles that I wasn't ever going to burn and get through, and that's ended up and that's actually how I ended up getting so many Christmas candles for this year. Well, 2020. In any case, I hadn't fully gone through my spring and summer candles to see if I wanted to keep any or get rid of any. Okay, so cinnamon bark is the only one that I've burned. I burned it once or twice. I don't remember if it was twice, but it's only to right here, so it can't be, or it couldn't have been burned that many times. I don't know what it is that I don't like about cinnamon bark versus cinnamon stick, because I like cinnamon stick. I don't like cinnamon bark. This one is from 2019. This was one from my situation of when I was pregnant and couldn't burn anything. Tried to burn it this season, and I was like, yeah, I can't torture myself and get through this one. Crisp green apple, London tea and lemon, and beach cabana. I haven't burned, and I don't plan on it. I don't really like them. They're just not for me. In fact, I think I'm going to be exchanging 2 of them this weekend coming up because we're going to town. We're doing a variety of running around this weekend, and I think I'm going to talk Andrew into stopping at Bath & Body Works for me so I can exchange 2 of those out. Well, my camera shut off, so we're going to go from here. So all the spring and summer candles, all but one, I picked up from Candle Day for 2020, this previous one. I got Sunshine and Daffodils, Endless Weekend. I got 2 Crystal Waters. One I got from Candle Day, the other one, truthfully, I exchanged after Candle Day. It was a fall or a winter time one. I got Tiki Beach, and this Barcelona Sunwashed Citrus is the final one that I have from this destination collection, I guess is what we're gonna call it. I gave one away for Christmas, and I used one initially, I think. And like I showed in the beginning of this, I am exchanging the London Tea and Lemon one. This one I actually had burned last year when I was pregnant and trying to figure out what I could tolerate. So I didn't burn it through fully all the way, so it didn't pull out very good, but it'll be something that I'll use up this year. This is Vanilla Bean Noel candle with a glass top. That was also one I got from Candle Day. They only had this one and the Peach on Earth in stock at my store, and I didn't want really either of them, but I ended up getting that one because I wanted the glass top one. In the end though, this year's Vanilla Bean Noel is lighter than previous years, so I'm not mad about that. I have the Perfect Christmas with the little Santa buckle for the lid, making it hard to stack. That's why it's not with the rest of the Christmas candles, because I don't want to stack something on top of it and have things fall and break. But this packaging is adorable. This year I ended up burning, well, 2020 Christmas, I ended up burning 2019's The Perfect Christmas, so I didn't have to use this one. So this will be burned this season. And this black teakwood I've burned a number of times. It's like to the point that I don't feel comfortable exchanging it. However, I mean, it smells good. It smells like a really, really sexy man. The problem with that is I don't really want my house to smell like that, like in an overwhelming way. So I'm going to keep it to use if I ever have anything really stinky that I want to get rid of the smell of, but not like an everyday burn. These 3 single wick candles, this one I have burned, Frozen Lake. I burned a few times, I think once or twice. I think that was, they are all from 2019 also. This one I had tried to burn last year when I was trying to attempt to be able to smell things and not puke. Didn't work, couldn't burn it, but I burned it this year. I like it in a single wick. I don't like Frozen Lake in a 3 wick, that was just too much. I've gone through the other single wicks that I had that I bought at the same time as this. I don't know that I'm ever going to get through hot cocoa and cream, but I need to try and get myself to do that next year. And the same thing for this Vanilla Bean Noel. It is stronger from this 2019 versus the 2020 glass topped one. So even though it's a single wick, it's still stronger than the other one. So I'm just not sure if I'm going to ever burn that one. But it's the last of the single wicks that I have. And I want to get through them because I don't really care for single wicks, because they don't burn very well. So that's what I have to say about that. Okay, let's take these down and expose the second layer of candles here. We'll start up at the top here. I have this Sweater Weather from 2020. I did burn it one time. I let it cool out fully before I blew it out. It's just intense. I would like it in a single wick, but I didn't know that in the time and in the moment. And Andrew said he liked that one, so I got it. Well, I don't like hate it enough that I'm going to exchange it, but I'm going to keep it and just occasionally burn it. It's not going to be one I burn through fully. I have 2 white pumpkins from 2020 left over. Okay, here's the story about the white pumpkins. That's like my favorite scent for fall. That's like hands down my favorite scent for fall. I actually went through like 3 or 4 of them last year as it was. Well, 2020. Which is last year. It's just weird to think about that being last year. When I had all these other fall candles to exchange, half the time I ended up exchanging them for more white pumpkins. I'm not mad about it. It just is what it is. This Vampire Blood candle from this year, 2020. Well, last year, 2020. I burned it a few times, let it cool out fully, and then I kind of remembered that It's not really my favorite scent. It's okay. I associate it with Halloween time because of Bath & Body Works, but in the end, it's not exactly a Halloween candle for me. It's like a really sweet berry kind of a candle, and I wish I had the wraparound one, but I don't. In any case, there's a note to it that just makes it feel not like summery or springy, but it has the berry kind of a scent to it, which makes me think it would be summery or springy, but in the end, I'm going to just keep this as Halloween decor, and I'll put it on my table next year for Halloween. So, and my last fall candle is this Acorn Lane. It's like bordering on winter, like when it goes from fall to winter. I feel like this is when it would be good to be burned. This one also I burnt once and let it pull out fully. I don't hate it enough to exchange it, but it's also really overwhelming, kind of like sweater weather. And I don't know that I'm gonna ever use this up fully, but I'll burn it from time to time. So that's why this one's still in my collection. Okay, fall candles are down. Now for my Christmas specific candles. I mean, I guess these are wintertime ones, but for me, these are all Christmas ones. Also, these are all from this previous season of 2020, so that's a win on my part because I had like a lot of 2019's winter Christmas candles, so I'm just happy I got through those ones. Now the goal is to not buy any more Christmas candles this year and to just use up the ones I have. That'll be the hard part. So I got Under the Christmas Tree. I was really excited to get that one. And I got Cinnamon Ginger Snap. I got those both from Candle Day this past year. I couldn't help myself. Apple Garland was one that I had gotten. I actually was honestly at Bath & Body Works to buy soaps. They had it was right before Christmas and they had a really good soap sale. I was in there buying soaps, and they also, I'm pretty sure it was $14 or $15.95 for candles. It was right before Christmas and they didn't have very good sales for candles, but they had a sale. At that point I had been in the store multiple times and I had seen and smelled all the candles already. I didn't think I wanted any more, but they had a single one of these apple garlands and I was like, I had been waiting to smell this one in store because I had heard people talk about it and I just really wanted to smell it in store. That's how I ended up with it. I had also convinced myself in the moment that I would burn it after Christmas. Joke's on me, I won't burn that one after Christmas. So that'll be for next Christmas. Well, this Christmas coming up because it's already January, almost February. Then I got this Be Merry Spiced Apple Toddy. I wanted one in the like Big Words collection. They only had like 4 or so and I wasn't really a fan of any of the other scents. So I went for the Spiced Apple Toddy. I really liked the Spiced Apple Toddy. I did have one from 2019 that I still needed to use up, but that's why I have this one still because I used up my 2019 Spiced Apple Toddy before this one. Okay, bottom row. I got the Holiday Candle and Tree Farm. I have both of those. Well, I have the Holiday and a Wallflower, and I have the Tree Farm and the Car Fragrance, and I really like those. This one was so cute with a little tree on it and the green lid matching side. I couldn't handle how cute that one was. I can't wait to burn that one next season. Well, this Christmas coming up. And then I have 3 Christmas cider candles. I had burned one already. That one I had burned for 2020 Christmas. The story with why I have so many of these is just like White Pumpkin. Christmas cider is one of my most favorite candle scents for Christmas time specific, for like right before Christmas. And that was another one. I had a bunch of candles to exchange, and when I ran out of new candles that I wanted, I just took a couple back and I got specifically Christmas cider candles. Like I even called into the store to make sure they had Christmas cider candles before I went in and exchanged them out. So I like searched those down. I like them. And my last candle to round out my whole entire Bath & Body Works candle collection is this 'Tis the Season. This one is from 2020. I like this packaging much better. I had one, it was actually the Perfect Christmas from 2019, and it was in like an iridescent red package. Well, this one by far trumps that one in my opinion. Is 'Tis the Season my most favorite? Not really. Honestly, I kind of got this one because of the packaging. Do I regret it? No. Will I burn it? I mean, yes, because I don't hate it and it's in my collection, so I want to get rid of it. Well, I want to use it up and feel like I'm getting my money's worth, so. Okay, let's round it out by looking at this while I finish talking. So that concludes my Bath & Body Works candle collection, at least for this year, for 2021. Before buying any more candles or before exchanging any candles, and I'm showing you the candles I'm going to exchange. In any case, I don't plan on growing my collection more than what it is. Of course, outside of those 4 candles that I'm exchanging, of course, that's not growing my collection, that's exchanging my collection. Now, like I said, my goal is to use up everything that I have and not keep buying more, so that way when there's a sale, like Candle Day or some annual sale or something, I can actually almost justify going and buying more instead of adding to my collection, which I don't really want a big collection of candles. Like, I don't want to have previous year's candles in my possession. I don't know. I mean, to each their own. I personally like to burn candles. Like, that's what I enjoy, is burning and using up the candles. I'm not even sure how many candles I'm going to want to burn in the spring and summertime, because when it's hot, I don't know that I'm going to want a candle burning as much as I do in the fall and winter time. So we'll see about that. Some of those might end up getting exchanged out when it comes to fall and Christmas time. We'll see what I end up getting through. So yeah, that's my goal for this year, is to not buy a whole bunch of candles and to use up the ones I have. It's the moral of my story. This time next year in 2022, I hope to be able to film maybe another candle collection video and have next to no candles left from 2020. That's my goal. It's also kind of why I'm filming this, is for my own personal records and being able to look back and stuff like that. Okay, thank you for listening to me ramble, but thank you for watching my 2021 candle collection video. If I have a favorite candle of yours, you should totally leave it in the comments which one you like the most. Okay, thank you for watching. Until next time.